So by now, I'm sure all you guys know that Chuck Norris is my arch fucking enemy. I hate this dude. This corny motherfucker is exactly what's wrong with America. Here's a guy who had absolutely no problem appearing in the film The Expendables 2, where he murders tons of people. His friends murder hundreds of people with bombs and guns and airplanes and all kinds of shit. He had no problem with that. But he threw a hissy fit because he didn't want too much cussing or any titties to be shown. Because, you know, ripping a body apart with bullets is completely fine. But don't show any titties, man. Don't show that body naked. That will be unacceptable. And this walking lobotomy is at it again. Him and his clearly animatronic wife have been going around trying to scare old people. Watch this shit.
Hi, I'm Chuck Norris. Our great country and freedom are under attack. We're at a tipping point, and quite possibly our country as we know it may be lost forever if we don't change the course our country is headed. We can no longer sit quietly or stand on the sidelines and watch our country go the way of socialism or something much worse.
We will preserve for our children this last best hope for man on earth, or we will sentence them to take the first step into 1,000 years of darkness.
It may just be me, man, but every time I hear Chuck Norris talk, I just want to scream, "Shut up, Flanders!" Fuck you, Chuck Norris. Who the fuck do you think you are going out there and trying to threaten and scare people into voting for your guy? You're trying to frighten people into believing in your mentally retarded ideology. And that is not fucking okay, man. I don't give a shit how tough you think you are, Grandpa. You do not have the right to go out there and threaten people and try to scare them into doing what you want. That's bullshit. In fact, Chuck Norris has gone even further in his attempt to try to scare and frighten people with his latest video. I have an exclusive on it. You'll only see it here on the Cult of Dusty. Check this shit out. Hello, I'm Chuck Norris, Christian and American patriot, and I have a message from Jesus Christ. If Barack Obama is elected president, the world as we know it will end forever. Blood will run red in the streets in a tsunami and torrent of violence and death, the likes of which your mind cannot fathom. The bones of your children will be shattered like glass, and their anguished screams will ring hollow in your ears for eternities to come. The dead will rise up out of their graves and feast upon the flesh of the living, as mankind is flung into a 1,000-year reign of darkness and human misery. Hadouken! Now, some people might say, why would Jesus care who we vote for? If he is all-powerful, he could just put anybody in office he wanted to. But that's not how God works. God gives us free will so we can choose to do what we want to, and then he severely punishes us when we don't do what he wanted us to do in the first place. It turns out God is sort of a cocksucker. Sonic boom! So for the love of all that is holy, please do whatever it takes to make sure Barack Hussein Obama does not get reelected. Otherwise, Jesus will unleash the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and if that happens, God have mercy on our damn souls. Yoga Flame! God bless America, and fuck every other country on earth with the devil's dick. Roundhouse kick! Is it just me, or is Chuck Norris getting better looking? Anyway, fuck you, Chuck Norris. Take your stupid, ridiculous, idiotic threats that are based on nothing but childish fairy tales and shove them under your dumb red toupee. These days, Chuck, you're nothing but a joke, man. Any credibility or cool factor you might have once had has been completely murdered by your incessant public retardation. You're nothing but a sad, pathetic old man trying to scare people into believing what you do. But here's the thing, Chuck. You're not scary. You're just sad. And no amount of ridiculous Chuck Norris memes is ever going to change that. Seriously. Logic. Yoga Flame.